Good morning. This is Professor David Weiss. First, I want to apologize. I could not be there in person to deliver my message on entrepreneurship. I'm so excited that you and your parents and those in attendance today have chosen to come and explore the opportunities that NJCU has to offer. Specifically, of course, NJCU School of Business and our Business Management Department, our great team, Dr. John Donnellan, who's there today, our chair, Dr. Laura Johnson, who's going to be speaking on sports management. And I'm going to share a little bit about the program I run for our business department, which is entrepreneurship. You know, there's a great quote by Walt Disney: "The way to get started is to quit talking about it and get going." And I think that's sort of the intention of my message today. We have an amazing program that not just teaches you the textbook of entrepreneurship, although there really isn't one per se, but rather something that's what we call the entrepreneurial spirit. And within the entrepreneurial spirit, it's all about taking risk. It's about acting on change as a change agent rather than you yourself adapting to change and being subject to it. Entrepreneurship major at NJCU is a uniqueness of both in the classroom and outside the classroom in terms of value proposition. While I'm speaking, I think my colleague, Dr. Johnson, is probably sharing with you a slide of amazing photos, which always send 1,000 words better than I can speak or express what we do for our students at NJCU. We host not only events outside the classroom, but we really actually effect change. For example, last semester, the Mind Your Own Business class, which is part of the entrepreneurship program, did an amazing presentation at the end of their term, which was held in December on the main campus. It was about STEM from Dance, this amazing program which teaches young females how to not only take their passion in dance, but include computer code. It's an actual organization that's sponsored by many, like Misty Copeland, who's with the New York City Ballet, and it has 5 locations in New York City. And because of the hard efforts of NJCU's classes and students in entrepreneurship, they were able to actually affect change and bring it to Jersey City. In fact, it's currently being hosted now at the Global City Charter School, one of the best charter schools in our state. This past semester, a new cohort of students did something spectacular as well. They were involved in the first building of our annual now idea creation competition in entrepreneurship and innovation, which transcends interdisciplinary and cross-disciplinary approaches. Simply put, whether you're a biology major, an art major, into business, finance, economics, marketing, you come as an entrepreneur. And we had a $5,000 prize on our internal competition, and we had over 23 applications. And through that process, we just recently finished up this past week our entrepreneurship competition for our #1 team at NJCU, which competed against 4 other universities in Hudson County. And that included Stevens Institute of Technology, St. Peter's, and Hudson County Community College. And we placed second in that competition. So some of these things that I'm sharing with you today are about the value that we bring to the classroom. So within the classroom experience, obviously we show you the technical skill sets. We have an entrepreneurship club, which is robust, which has been around since and during the pandemic. Through that relationship, we were able to not only stay the course, but we actually wound up in prestigious statewide competitions for entrepreneurship and innovation, such as the U-Pitch competition, where we actually beat Princeton University, not once, but twice. We've also competed in NJIT competitions. So we are building a very important innovation and entrepreneurship spirit and culture at NJCU. We offer fintech, data analytics, gaming sectors within our school that all come together that create this entrepreneurship spirit. I want to welcome you to this family because we really have a diversity in pool of students at NJCU. You know, they say that Jersey City is the most diverse city in the country, but really it starts its heartbeat at our university. We're a foundation, a pedestal to that diversity. And what's important about that diversity when we speak to entrepreneurship is all the attributes, all of the contributions, and all the different montages that come together that really create the value-added experience for all of us. Entrepreneurship is embedded in many different parts of skills as well. So I want to just also talk to you about that. So in the classroom, what are we honing? We're honing your soft skills, your communication skills, your team building skills, your collaboration skills, your ability to understand how to put a pitch deck together, just like you see on Shark Tank. Understanding the numbers, even if you're not a numbers person, understanding the law, even if you don't want to go to law school, understanding policy, regulations, even if you want to be in governmental affairs per se. Because the mindset of being an entrepreneur is one in which you can do change agent, both in the corporate boardroom, in a company that you may start your career in government, or in your own startup that you may even, some of you, been doing already. We have some fantastic student stories that I could share with you where they already have businesses, from eyelash businesses to sneakers that they trade. They do it through obviously mediums like TikTok and Facebook. And the spirit here is very strong, and the bonds that are created both in the classroom and through the experiences that I've spoken to are part of long sustaining ecosystem building. We have amazing faculty and staff. For example, one of our programs includes the Institute for Dispute Resolution, which is a backdrop to where I'm speaking from, which I'm the founder and director of, and a colleague of mine, Professor Dr. Michael Arboblit, is the assistant director. He's also a foundational support to the entrepreneurship program, both in and outside the classroom as well. And the IDR, even though you may think of and look at it as a mediation hub, which it is, but it is also connected to a lot of these projects. We bring huge amounts of resources and mentorship with professional speakers, long-term guidance on how to take ideas or guide you in changing your concepts about what the world can be. I hope some of this is inspiring to you. I am certainly available. I apologize I could not be there today. But any questions you may have, you can reach out to me at dwice@njcu.edu. I'll be happy to take them. And I really look forward to perhaps seeing you both in the classroom, in the halls at NJCU, and in our business management department in our School of Business. I'm going to leave on one last quote. It's a quote that I always like to end my sort of mini speeches with. And it's something near and dear to my heart and how I live my life. Remember that life's a journey, not a destination. And what you do today is just part of your journey, your chapter in your book. And each one is a building block towards many experiences of your life. So take this moment in your life now as a new chapter, a new journey, embrace it, become one of those entrepreneurial spirits, be a change agent, and join our family at NJCU. Thank you.